welcome back to River City Runs Red, our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle here on Restless Barbarian Gaming. I'm your storyteller, Aloysius, and I'm here with three of my lovely players this evening. Who I will have introduce themselves in a counterclockwise fashion, starting with Tom.
Hey, welcome everybody. Tom, Bolthra on the internet. I'm playing Ephrem. He's had some challenges lately. He's a Malkavian to begin with, and then he's had some other mental challenges coming in. So tonight, I'm sure we'll be just absolutely fine. We'll all bond as friends, and skip into the next evening in a lovely fashion.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, I'm T. I am playing Yvaine Mallory. She's Clan Ministry. She is also doing so good. Everything is coming up roses for dear Yvaine. And definitely not dealing with any traumatic realizations or anything like that. And just totally down to do her job and have a good time with the buds.
Hello, I'm Pluto. I'm playing Scully, the only anarch of the Coterie, and I mean, she is apparently feeling pretty social considering she called up the other members last time and trying to get to the bottom of things. So, I mean, not saying it sarcastically, seems like things are going pretty well for her right now.
Yeah, and all things considered, apparently they were really jonesing for a meetup also, because as soon as she messaged, they were like, "Now, let's meet now." That's like maybe in 3 hours after I get off my shift.
Yeah.
Yes, but when last we left off, we caught up with the Coterie, and sort of what they'd been up to in the month since the incident slash slaying, and Ephrem's working on his club, trying to turn it into an Elysium. Yvaine making some power moves, setting up meetings with some important people. Had a nice chat with the Banu Hakim Primogen, which could have gone significantly worse than it went.
Yeah. Could have been a stain on the floor.
Could have been a stain on the floor. Scully just keeping her head down to the best of her ability, and just had a real chill work sesh with her Nagaraja friend Florian joining her, and they both read National Geographic the entire shift. And Delilah decided to be more social, and she went to a gay nightclub. So, love that for her. And later in the evening, the Coterie met up, sort of just discussed the state of things, how everyone's doing. Ephrem was not about it. It wasn't really feeling that vibe, but they all discussed sort of their next plans of action. Yvaine made up with her maybe kind of boyfriend to at least some extent, and Ephrem had a vision of a mysterious figure made of blood seemingly killing Yvaine's sire. So all in all, a rather eventful evening, which is where we will pick up the following night. And just for the sake of it, and if him having some time to stew on it, Ephrem.
Yeah, where was he when he had this? He was walking? Or?
Yes, he had the vision when he was walking, presumably back towards his haven or the club. You didn't really specify exactly where you were heading. You were just like, I'm out of here.
I think he stumbles, probably falling. Probably walking along the sidewalk, and it's almost like he had an aneurysm. I mean, he just stumbles, holding his head, and he's kind of leaning against like a wall, maybe curb, something to hold him, to steady him. And he's, who was that? I know that person that was being attacked. Where do I know them from? It's like something. He's like, is this? And he kind of like pushes himself up, and even though he doesn't have to breathe, he's taking like deep breaths because his heart actually started moving slightly. And he says, was that Yvaine's sire? And I sound like I'm going into a Kirk monologue here. But is this what's going to happen? He's the visions he's had, they've all essentially come true to some extent. But they were generally with that dickhead we just killed. So
that is accurate.
Yeah, so now he's, where is this coming from? Am I able to see the future? And he thinks about turning around and going back to the Coterie house. It's like, I don't know if I should say anything yet though, because I don't know. I need help. I need insight. He would probably then go to his clan's primogen.
Okay.
To be like, okay, now I'm getting these visions again. So, yeah, it's got him real freaked out. His heart stops, but that also freaked him out. The fact that his heart started beating a little bit. It was like there was so much anxiety going through him.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you just head to see him? Do you message Jasper?
Yeah. He's learned it's probably better to not just show up. He will probably start heading towards Elysium, but sending him a message like, Jasper, sorry to bother you, but I need to speak.
And then within a couple of minutes, you just hear back, of course, I'll be waiting in my office.
Okay. I'm glad the Primogen have office hours. This is awesome. So.
Yeah.
Even in college, I couldn't get them as much. So, anyway, so so he will be on his way over there. He's nervous now. He was never a nervous person before. So.
All right. For the sake of brevity, you eventually make your way to Elysium and head towards Primogen Jasper Santana's office.
He'll get there and he kind of straightens himself a little bit. He realizes he has a single drop of blood on his shirt that like dripped out of like his eyes or his nose or something like that, and he's like, shit.
Is it a white shirt?
It was a white shirt, yeah.
Unfortunate.
So he like just like buttons up his coat or something like that to try to hide it.
Sounds good.
Takes again another deep breath he doesn't need, and knocks on the door.
You knock on the door. Come in.
He opens. He says, Jasper, again, apologies for bothering you on so short notice.
Oh, no worries. I'll always make time for my whip. How are you?
I'm not doing good.
Oh, well, and then he sort of like gestures for you to close the door and sit down.
I had a vision.
Not unheard of for members of our clan, but clearly you're perturbed by this vision.
And he'll describe it to the point of, but he doesn't reveal the name of the vampire. Just that that he saw this bloody figure getting ready to assault someone that he couldn't see who it was.
Okay.
And I'm worried because the visions I've had before were caused by that monster that we killed, or I think they were caused by them. Is this could this be a blessing of some sort that I've been chosen as a vessel?
And he almost instinctually just laughs. I would not concern yourself about anything like that.
But
I do find
there are seers among our kind.
Yes, there are, certainly. But I do not think you need to put yourself on a pedestal as a chosen one or anything of that nature. I do find it interesting that seemingly your previous visions about the Magar, was it, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
That seemingly these just came to you. I do find that rather interesting. Perhaps it was because he had taken an interest in you, or not. Obviously, we will never get answers now, but this also being of a rather opaque nature, rather unclear. Do you have any idea as to what this could be? Have you seen anything of this nature before?
During the battle with the Magar, I saw an angel.
An angel?
An angel that was sent to help save our kind from damnation.
Interesting. An angel? And do you think that this figure you saw in your premonition just now, do you think this was said angel?
No, I think they were different. I think this creature I saw is some kind of demon or some kind of blood god, some kind of thing that's coming to drain others of our kind.
And you see him get like slightly perturbed when you throw out the term blood god. Well, for all of our sakes, I hope you're wrong about that one. That would be rather bad news for all of us, I think.
I don't know what it was. It just looked very powerful.
And so this mysterious figure descended from somewhere.
Yes.
And descended behind some figure you couldn't make out and seemingly killed them.
I think was about to kill them. It was like I wasn't in control of my body watching this.
That is typically how these premonitions work. With time, it's easier to focus and bring them on, but when they come on randomly, it certainly can be like running into a brick wall.
What can I do? I mean, is there something? Have I angered someone? I mean, should I seek out the angel and ask for their guidance?
You can just speak to this angel.
I would hope so. I would hope I could. I don't know. If I saw them once, maybe they'll return again. Maybe in times of great strife, that maybe they'll come and help us.
Ephrem, I can see you are rather perturbed. So, my advice would go relax for the rest of the night. Tomorrow, you may have a clearer head. And if you think it the best course of action, maybe seek out this angel of yours. Or go to those you trust, and maybe they can help you decipher what this vision of yours means.
People I trust.
Admittedly, it is not much to go on currently.
And he kind of repeats that people I trust. He says, I'm having a hard time with that as well. But that's not anything you need to know about.
Fair enough. I may be in charge of the clan, but I'm not privy to your secrets.
I've never felt like this before. I was so scared my heart started beating.
That is unusual.
Again, maybe it's a sign that something holy has happened to me. I was never a religious person. I mean, I was brought up Muslim, but didn't follow it. Maybe I'm paying for that now. I don't know.
Take the rest of the night off. Try and relax.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Glad I could help in any small way.
And he'll just quietly see himself out.
All right.
He's gonna stop, look around. Is I can't think of her name. Pixie?
Pixie?
Yeah.
Pixie's always there.
Okay. He'll go over and see Pixie quickly.
All right. All right. Sort of like approach her, and she sort of like turn to the side, her less than appealing side of her face to you. And she sort of like looks at you out of the corner of her eye, and then she spins to look at you and says, Ephrem, doll, so good to see you. I feel like it's been a minute.
It has been. I've been busy. And I need to go home, but I wanted to see you and say hello.
Oh, this is so serious of you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm sick.
I don't think we can get sick. What do you mean by that?
I don't know either, but I feel like I'm sick.
And you know her as this like perpetually bubbly, happy individual.
I'm bumming her out.
And you see like and usually you're matching her energy. And so seeing you in this state, she sort of just like very, calculatedly looks around, and then sort of just like grabs you by the sleeve, and then sort of just like guides you somewhere a little more secluded. Are you okay? I've never seen you like this before.
I think I may be called for a higher purpose.
Are you about to start proselytizing to me?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
So maybe I should just leave.
Ephrem, what is going on with you? You're not sounding like yourself.
I don't feel like myself. I feel like I've been changed into something. Like, you know how a caterpillar becomes a butterfly?
Sure.
But I haven't grown wings yet.
So you're like in your chrysalis?
That's a good way of thinking of it. Yeah. Well, hey, it was good to talk to you. I'm sure I'll snap out of it. This is just something I'm going through. It's a test. I think I'm being tested, honestly. So once I get through the test, I'll be good. So, and he will give her a huge hug.
And she'll sort of like freeze up for a second at this moment of sincerity. And then she hugs him back, and then sort of like as the hug is releasing, she'll go and she'll kiss you on the cheek and say, "Take care of yourself, okay?"
I will.
And she sort of like gives one of those like lingering like hold on, and sort of like slides her hand off your arm as she saunters back towards less concerning company.
Yeah. All right. Well, and then he'll leave, and I guess probably return to his haven then.
All right. All right. Then we will cut to the following evening. Yvaine, you stir from the blackness of day sleep, and wake up to Merrick laying in bed next to you.
As you do. You know.
As you do, after a night of sin.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that I know we kind of faded to black, but I feel like it was just like a lot of like talking, sinning again. You know, that sort of vibe.
Yeah, you gotta have a little break here and there. Yeah.
Yeah. So she awakes the next night, and I think that, like, thank goodness that whatever happened before, she looks normal now the next night. Because otherwise she would have had puffy ass bags under her eyes from the amount of crying she did. And she's probably like, I'm gonna need to change, like I'm gonna have to either burn these sheets or like
yes, there are so certainly some bloody tear stains just on your pillow. And you're concerned that they might never come out of this pillowcase.
Yeah, or the pillow itself.
With the amount of it, it very well could have just bled through straight to the pillow.
Yeah. So even though there's no physical sign of it anymore, I think Yvaine awakes and is like the most exhausted she's ever felt in her, her unlife. But she'll just kind of look at Merrick for a second and then excuse her. Well, no, you know what? She'll just chill. She'll just kind of wait, I guess, until Merrick wakes up.
Yeah. And it takes him maybe another 15-20 minutes for him to rouse from the day's sleep. and sort of like opens his eyes, and they sort of just go and see you just sitting there, and he says, "Were you watching me sleep?"
Jesus, everyone's a critic. And I think Yvaine's kind of looking at her and shrugs, just like, I don't know, that's what they do in movies. Is that weird?
And she smiles and sort of just chuckles. No, I think it's cute.
Then I'm glad to be of service. So last night was last night.
It was.
I'm gonna have to probably get an entirely different bed set. Most likely, I don't think some of these stains will ever come out, but that's okay.
And he sort of just like sits up and looks at the general state of the bed. It might not be a terrible idea.
No, not terrible. Maybe even kind of funny. So, there's a lot going on.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. And potentially things could either get overall better or they could get decidedly worse.
That is always how things tend to go. And usually they get worse before they get better anyway, in my experience.
True. But for Kindred, that's still pretty optimistic of you. A lot of people would be like, that's probably just gonna get worse.
Well, us Kindred always hope that we come out on the other side of things, so I'm just not in denial about it compared to a lot of other people.
It's probably a healthy attitude to have. Well, I know that we both have responsibilities and things now that we need to address, because the longer these responsibilities wait, the more chaotic things are going to get. But I don't know if you had much time to think last night.
You were pretty distracting.
She just kind of gestures without saying anything. Yeah. And in terms of moding, I was also all over the place. So let's just, I don't know. There's so much. I really like you, Merrick.
I really like you too. And knowing that makes me, these cats are trying my patience. They're like, you're busy and we can jump on everything in front of my face. When I get you. It's weird. Things haven't felt the same since I, was turned into this. But being around you, I can't think that has been anything but something I've been
then she kind of thinks about it, like trying to put a name to the feeling. Because I think for her, it's like there are feelings that she recognizes, but they're like behind almost like a veil, like it's muted.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels muddy and uncertain. She's like, it feels, I'm grateful for it. I really like it. I would like to continue being around you. And I would like to continue this in an official sense. I guess this is, again, new to me. I've never really had an in-depth discussion about a relationship before. But, again, everything has to be very complicated. I am confused about my own feelings. I know that I like you. I know that I have similar feelings as well for another person. And so I just want to ask you, what are your thoughts on everything?
Well, I guess first question, just for clarification, are you asking to go steady with me?
Why would you say it like that? Why would you say it like that? That's the mage. Why would you say? That's like, she hasn't heard that term in such a long time, like since she was alive. But, she's like, it's
like
been a very long time since I've heard that term.
No, I'm so sorry. Are you asking me to be your boyfriend? Is that better?
Yes, I suppose I am.
And this other person you have feelings for, what are your intentions there, I suppose? Or what would you like to do about that?
This man's just like, do you just want me all to yourself? Like, what's the vibe here? Have you ever been in an open relationship before? Do you know about these different types of... You have this conversation between vampires. It's just really funny to me. It's very funny to me. They're like, war might break out between all these wards, but anyways, hold on.
Anyways, hold on. We need to talk about our open relationship, and if that's even on the table.
And if it's even on the table, I think that okay. So I puts her face in her hands. I don't want to do something that is going to mislead or cause harm to anyone else. I think if you were open to it, we could discuss the potential of having like an open relationship and what that would entail. Or if you were not open to it, we could have a serious discussion about that and go from there. And even if you were not open to that kind of relationship, that doesn't necessarily mean that this would end. Like I said, I do really like you. Yeah, thanks, Luca. Exactly.
He's chiming in. He's giving his opinion.
Said exactly. That's my dad.
That's my dad, everybody. And you see him sort of just like sit there in thought for a couple minutes. I am of two minds of it. One part of me, and it might just be the Zamisi in me talking, but I don't like to share most of the time, but another part of me is at least open to the idea and just see how it goes. And I can tell this is something clearly you are interested in. And I would not want to hinder any of that for you.
Yvaine takes Merrick's hand in hers and squeezes it. Be that as it may, I want it to be incredibly clear that these questions of mine, that this discussion, this isn't because you're not enough. That it's very far from that. I've just... There are so many things I've never experienced and I've never had a chance to explore even before this. And so much of even this existence has been about being controlled in some way, shape, or form. And I guess I want a chance to understand myself in however way that is now, and to try and be true to myself versus being true to just any one person and forgetting about the things that I desire to. But it is not because you are not enough in some way, shape, or form. And I want that to be clear.
I mean, just squeezes your hand and says, I appreciate you saying that. I just appreciate you in general.
Oh.
I'm willing to see how this goes. So, if, to answer your question about seeing this in a more official capacity, then yes, I will go steady with you.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm open to you pursuing these feelings that you haven't been able to experience.
She will just, if she doesn't, she is just gonna kind of lean in and give Merrick a quick kiss on, well, it's not quick, just like a kiss on the cheek. And say, and anything that you're feeling or that I'm feeling, let's just talk about it as soon as it happens.
Sounds good to me.
Quick peck to full.
I know. I was trying to compose myself as I read that real quick. Okay.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. She's just like she'll like rest her forehead on his shoulder and say, so I'm really glad that we had a chance to talk about this. And I don't want to switch gears too quick, but I think it's important that you should know that I am planning. I am planning to take care of Frey. And so I don't know what that's going to look like or what's going to happen. But after last time, after everything he's dragged me through, the thought of him getting what he wants makes my insides feel like they're on fire. And so I'm going to take everything that he's ever wanted in this city and make it mine.
Now who's sounding like the Zamisi?
I learned from the best.
Well, do you want any help with that?
Well, first things first. I've never taken my life in its path in my own hands. Not really. I've kind of always just been grabbed by something or someone other and dragged in a direction. Been happy to do that because I've not really ever been a confident person by nature. But this is also something I want to try and do for myself. And that doesn't mean I won't utilize whatever support or resources are around me. But I think that this is definitely something I have to try and figure out, at least in the beginning, on my own. And I'm happy to say I've already gotten a head start.
And you sort of just give your hands a squeeze.
The only problem is doing all of this without it getting back to Frey, and also pretending like being around him doesn't make me want to scream. It's frustrating to feel like you love someone who treats you like shit, and you know it. He made me feel that way. And she's like, I think she's just kind of talking, and she's making like a fist, but I think that her nails have just kind of sliced into the skin on her palm. So it's just, these sheets are fucking ruined. They're just real bad.
So much blood everywhere.
There's blood everywhere. But it's frustrating. But she'll straighten and say, okay, but I've already destroyed things in here a few times during the past month, and had multiple outbursts, so another one won't help right now. So I think we just leave that where it is, but I wanted to let you know that I've decided to, I guess, what do they say, go for broke?
I do think they say that, yes.
And there's 3 options. I'll succeed. I'll fail, but nothing really happens to change my lot, or I'll fail spectacularly and
Probably die.
yeah, the long stretch of eternity will no longer seem daunting.
Well, let's hope it's not that last one.
Yeah, let's hope it's not that last one. Okay, enough somber things. There's a lot to get done. As much as I like sitting in here with you.
Yes. Like, you need to go shower all that blood off of you.
Yeah? Okay. It's also on you, so you might as well join me.
Well, twist my arm, why don't you?
And then they go and shower and get real clean, and that's it.
Yes. While all that is happening, we're gonna cut over
Scully.
to we're gonna cut over to Scully and see what she's up to. Hopefully something significantly less dramatic than what's happening with the other 2 people over here.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone's having a fun time over there. I think what Scully is doing tonight, we'll say that she doesn't have, it's her day, it's one of her days off.
Yeah. It's Saturday, so
Yeah. She's getting ready to maybe head out and check out what's going on with the punk scene. Since she hasn't been there for a while, probably message Florian, see if he wants to come along.
a couple minutes goes by, and you just get back in all caps. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
And then after that is immediately followed up. Where are we meeting? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Let's see. Probably going to check out somewhere within the Ward 3 territory. Of course, for safety.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a second since she's been out and doing stuff, so I bet that she's probably looking for venues with shows tonight or something like that. But yeah. I don't have any names for you, unfortunately.
No, you're good. And it's sort of like after like a cursory search of just like what's going on in the area, you see that there's a sort of like underground show of like a few like local bands happening at this old sort of like auto repair shop / warehouse, and you're like, well, good a place as any.
Yeah, pretty much, because tonight it's just like kind of scoping what things are like, since she hasn't been around these places in a while, and so she'll get dressed. Usually she wears like cardigans and stuff, but she'll have actual like not too different, just not a cardigan.
Yeah. She's losing the cardigan.
Showing up to the function with a
cardigan.
cardigan on when
That'd
it's a
be-
fun show.
That'd be
Yeah.
wild. I'd love her for that, but that'd be wild.
But yeah,
All
I'll
right.
really just yeah. She'll go ahead and text Lorian or Paige. I don't know which one they use. Probably Pager. And let him know where the venue is, and ask if he wants to be picked up or not.
All right. He'll just message back. Sounds good. Sure, if you're willing.
All right. Where are you right now?
And then he sort of just messages as an address that's like just outside the city proper.
All right. Well, she's headed over there to pick him up. And yeah.
All right. Heads off. Picks him up, and he sort of hops in the car. And you can. He's not dressed dissimilar to how he normally dresses, but you can tell he sort of like, dolled himself up a little bit for the grunge scene. Messed up his hair a bit. Wearing, pants and jackets that deliberately have more holes in them than normal.
Naturally. And then Scully's sitting here in pretty much her usual outfit, which is just like t-shirt, cargo pants. Yeah. Well, you look a little different tonight.
Yeah, not like too much, but I wasn't sure exactly what the vibe was gonna be, so I'm like, throw on all the worn down stuff.
Yeah, that's basically what grunge is.
All right, well then I think I'm doing okay then.
Yeah. Well, you're dressed for the occasion. All right. Let's head out.
Sweet. Sort of like drive off. It doesn't take you guys too terribly long to get there. And when you sort of like pull up, there's a decent chunk of people sort of like coming and going from like one of the open garage doors. There's a few people out sort of just like smoking. And then you can hear just like a lot of like commotion and sort of like music playing off in the building proper.
All right. Well, Scully is gonna go ahead, hop out of the car. Just like spit a second. So, I don't think that she would be all too nervous, but she's a little bit on the lookout for other kindred. But besides that,
all right. Do you have a way of detecting if someone is another kindred?
I'm trying to remember. I know that she's got Sense the Beast, which is, yeah.
Okay,
I can't remember
then...
the exacts of how that goes, but.
All right.
Not really a full active thing, just like, you know.
Yeah, just seeing if you like pick up on anything. Let's see. Sense the beast. Right. In its passive nature, you can only detect if someone is, if there's like active hostility near you. If you wanted to like try and like actually sort of scan the crowd for any potential kindred, then you need to make me a resolve and animalism roll.
Okay. No, she'll just leave it at passive for now. It's not like they need to be feeling anything other than, oh, this guy wants to fucking kill me. So
yeah, fair enough.
Just a nice night out. But yeah. She'll go ahead and stick with Florian, basically.
All right. And the two of you walk in, and, you know, as soon as you walk in, they got the merch tables set up and everything. You feel, you see like a couple, like shirts for various bands, like Suicide Memory, Forever is Never,
Okay.
Slaughterbox.
Hell yeah. Wait, hold on, Tom. What's on your shirt?
Municipal waste. So-
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. She'll ask Florian, hey, do you recognize any of these bands at all?
And then he sort of like leans in, so you can talk clearer, and he's like, I have never fucking heard of any of these people in my life.
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
It's like, I wasn't really expecting anything else, but, you know, might have been surprised.
Yeah.
Like, and then he's like, walks over, and he's like, I mean, have you heard of the Fusterclux? I haven't.
No, I can't say that.
Great name. I want to take it.
Well, anyway, I don't really go to too many of these things. What do we do? Just vibe, basically?
Basically vibe, you know, sometimes chat. I'm not exactly one to button too much. There is a mosh pit, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a band like, and then he like gestures over to one of the other shirts and he's like, Screaming Mimes. I mean,
that one sounds interesting.
I mean, I feel like if you're not moshing to that, whatever it is, I feel like you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. No, you are absolutely correct on that front. I'd say drinks, but I doubt that either of us are thirsty.
Yeah. Probably not. And usually whenever I take a drink, it usually causes a scene, so... Yeah, I try to avoid that if I can right now anyway. And then he sort of just smiles and sort of like shows off all of his like pointed shark teeth.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Because I'm not brave enough to go into a mosh pit.
Yeah, and then sort of like off in the distance, you hear someone say over the microphone, all right, next up we have Screaming Mimes. And Florian sort of just looks at you and is like, and he, and then sort of without saying anything, he sort of just grabs your hand and starts pulling you towards the crowd.
Yeah, Scully will let him drag her along.
And then
Nothing more fun than getting dragged into a mosh pit and flinging yourself against strangers. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is said genuinely.
It does not take long for the thrashing and the moshing to begin. And Florian does his best to sort of like stay near you while it's happening, but you do sort of like get separated a little bit and then find each other in the wave of thrashing bodies. If you were normal people, you'd be pretty bruised up right about now, but you know, Kindred are made of a little bit sterner stuff than that.
I feel like it would be more fun to be in a mosh pit as a Kindred, honestly, because
Probably.
Like, now you don't even have to worry about getting like too fucked up.
Yeah. It's like, oh damn, you broke my nose. I'll be fine by tomorrow.
Yeah, literally. Okay. Well, while they're in there, I feel like Scully is kind of on the lookout for anyone she used to know, mostly to avoid them. But...
Okay. Fair enough. Make me a wits awareness roll.
What's awareness? What the heck do I do for that? Okay, let's see. 2. Okay. Are we at 1 hunger? Or
We'll say yes. I forgot to have you guys give me a rouse check at the beginning. I'm not going to punish you now, so...
Okay. Dice ASMR. Let's see. That is 4 successes.
4 successes. You scan the crowd in an almost paranoid fashion. But between getting slammed into strangers' bodies, you sort of like give the whole general area a good once over, and you're not seeing anybody that you should be avoiding.
Okay.
No. Other than Florian, seems to pretty much just be strangers in here.
Well, yeah, Scully is just gonna be in this mosh pit enjoying herself for the first time in probably how long? It's been at least like a couple years, probably.
Hell yeah. Love that for her.
Yeah. And then when she's a bit moshed out, she'll probably look for Florian. See how he's holding up.
Yeah. You see at one point Florian gets knocked to the ground and is trampled a little bit.
Oh dear.
And then like a couple other people are like, "Oh shit," and sort of just like help him up.
Yeah.
But other than that, like one little incident, he seems to be doing good. And then, sort of like about the same time you're moshed out, he's looking a little ragged as well at that point, so he sort of just like gets out as you do, and he sort of like walks up and he's got like a bloody nose.
You got something right there.
Oh yeah, but it happens.
Even in the world of darkness, people follow pit etiquette. Hell yeah, as it should be. Yeah. Here, we can step out for a second if you want.
All right, sounds good. And the two of you walk on out. He pulls out a pack of cigarettes and says, "You smoke at all?"
Oh no, I don't.
All right, fair enough. And he sort of just like lights one up.
It's been a while since I've been to one of these, so forgot how fun it was.
Yeah, I've only been like once or twice to something like this. It's fun. So thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Is that before or after?
Before.
I used to come around to these places way more often. I feel like you are a very kind person, Florian. And I know, well, as far as, how we go. And I don't know. I appreciate you sticking around me. I know that I was not very talkative for a good while.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. So you don't really have to, apologize or justify it or anything like that.
Just kind of shrugs and goes, well, I just wanted you to know that I appreciate the friendliness.
Well, like I said, I like your vibe. Even when you didn't necessarily like my vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like I just used to, I don't know, ever since I ended up how I am now, I don't know. Life was shitty before, but I don't know. I just felt like I had more fun. And I don't really have too much fun these days. Nights, whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Ever since last month, I've felt like keeping my head down for so long. We should do this more often, definitely.
I'd like that.
Yeah. Makes things feel a little more worth it.
Yeah, I get you. So, if you don't mind my asking, what do you do when you're not being bored out of your mind at a emergency vet clinic or moshing with some randos?
Well, go out of the city for some hunting trips. That always takes up a good chunk of time. Doom scroll.
That sounds like a good use of your time.
Yeah, really making very, very good use of all of this time that we got now. But hey, I've started making better use of it, so I might as well continue getting that ball rolling. What do you do outside of janitor duties?
Well, that does take up a lot of time, but people in this town are so messy, dude. Holy shit. But I like to game when I can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, hit up a bar every once in a while. Obviously I can't drink shit, but yeah, it's a good atmosphere more often than not. And sometimes it's just about being around folks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe sometime we can. Do you have a favorite?
Not really. I sort of hop around. Feel more like an enigma that way. Yeah, because they won't have seen me for a while, and then I walk in, and then they're like, "Oh, holy shit! It's the dude with the crazy teeth." So
Yeah. It's hard to imagine you as an enigma. I'm not going to lie.
yeah, that's fair. But, I'm kind of more. this is gonna sound corny. I don't know, more myself relaxed with you.
Little bit of a shock to me. But I'm glad that that's the case. Yeah, I think I'm feeling more relaxed around you as well. It's nice.
Cool. And he takes a long drag off his cigarette.
Really nonchalant.
Yeah, super nonchalant.
Do you want to head back in, or do you want to like go do something else?
I mean, I'm not opposed to going back in, but what did you have in mind if we wanted to do something else?
I was hoping that you might have.
Oh, okay. It's up to me. I see how it is.
Get Screaming Mime shirts.
Oh, well, I can get us some Screaming Mime shirts. Don't
Yeah.
you worry about that. Yeah, hold on. And then he throws a cigarette down and stamps it out, and then he walks back inside. And then comes back a couple minutes later with 2 Screaming Mime shirts.
Hell yeah, awesome. Thanks. How much was it? I can...
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna get you back for that.
All right. Well, this one's on me at least.
Appreciate it. If we go to another one of these, I'll get you another, even more weird band name shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So, I think, yeah. Scully's probably gonna gesture to the truck. I didn't go back and check what kind of vehicle she had. I'm still thinking it's a truck. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
then we'll keep saying it's a truck.
Yeah. So.
All right. So head on back to the truck, and for the moment we will transition out and back to Ephrem. Ephrem, it's a new night for you. How you doing?
He's gonna wake up for the day. I will do my rouse check.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, why not, right? And it was successful. So
Nice.
he gets up, and it's almost like he's having trouble remembering the prior night. He sees his clothes laying on the floor, the shirt with the blood stain on it, just a little tiny drop of blood.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get up, take a shower, just get dressed in like some casual clothes, picks up his phone, takes a look, see what's there. He probably has some messages from the girls, the E's.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
E's or E's of the Wise, I guess. And he's almost considering going to a club tonight.
Okay.
Because he has this tiny little bit of self-doubt. This shit he's never had. That what if they find another club and they don't come back?
He's got to try and hunt down all the E's and the Y's.
I mean, and he's just like, what is this shit? Is that guilt? And he's looking through the mess, and he's gonna send a message to Jose.
Okay.
Like, where are you working tonight?
And he sort of messages back and saying, just a part-time bartending gig in some hole-in-the-wall place. What's up?
He's like, I'm bored, and that's a bad thing for me.
And he just says, okay, question mark, question mark, question mark. What do you want to do about it?
He's like, I think I want to check out the competition. What's a good what's a good club around here?
And
And you don't have to come up with a name with it. Just say.
okay. And then he sort of just like messages you an address.
Club. Okay. And he's like, let me go. I'll go swing by and take a look.
He's like, okay.
Not inviting him or anything, just saying,
Yeah.
just tell me the name
Yeah,
of the club.
Yeah, he's like, okay. Period.
Yep. He's not a friend, he's an employee. So so he must be feeling better.
Yeah, I would say one that he goes to when he's desperately lonely and at rock bottom, but
which
yes.
which is rare for him. Yeah, because he doesn't understand these feelings, and he's kind of like Jasper said, to just relax and just try to get back to the way I normally feel. Does he have any messages on the pager?
On the pager, you do have a message from River, and she says, spoke with Rosalind. We're good to move ahead.
Oh, and he's like, great. And he's like, well, before I go anywhere, I want to go, because now he's like excited. He can get things really going with the club. But yeah, he wants to still go out and just take a look at the competition. So he'll get on some decent clothes, nothing overly flashy, enough to, he's gonna blend in the club, but yeah, and then head out.
All right. You head on out, and sort of like walk in, and you're a DJ, you know the art of it all. And you sort of just like walk in and are listening to the music being played, and you're like, this shit has no spark, it doesn't have any soul.
Who is this clown? So he'll head towards the DJ, and it's just to see, who it is.
I'm saying you head to the stage and you see this and it's sort of like through the lights, it looks like they're this sort of like late 20s, early 30s woman, sort of like dyed pink hair, just sort of like put up in a bun, and and just like coated in tattoos, and she has like a tattoo sort of like going up her neck of what looks like sort of like tree branches.
Yeah, he'll just kind of watch her for a minute. If it's like, she's all right. He'll try to. Does she have anything that says like her name or anything like that, or
sort of like
maybe between songs she says like, I'm Sarah or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll say doesn't seem to.
Okay.
She's is sort of just transitioning from one set into the next without really,
Sure.
you know, announcing herself or making a show of it or anything. You can't really see anything that like has her like stage name or her actual name
That's
up or
fine.
anything like that.
He's also going to look around for others of his kind that he can. Some of them he can pick out usually because he's had other ones wander into the Diablo Club, so he's just kind of scanning the crowd for.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
And so make me a wits awareness roll. See if you recognize anybody.
that's good. Nope.
Whole lot of nothing.
A lot of nothing. Yeah.
All right. Sort of like scan the crowd,
Mhm.
and nobody's really catching your attention. You're not seeing any familiar faces.
Mhm.
And if you are, people are like moving so fast that you can't like
Right.
register them.
Right. He's like, this place doesn't seem that great. I don't think I got anything to worry about. Yeah, he'll take one kind of quick look around and see if he sees any of the E's.
Any of the E's?
Yeah.
Um,
Can do another
Uh,
wits
yeah.
investigation or whatever.
Sure, make me another wits awareness roll.
Sure. Okay.
See if you find any of your girls.
Oh, wait. That was 6 successes.
Holy shit.
Went
Ephrem,
from nothing to 6.
Ephrem has his priorities, and it's the ladies.
Yep.
You sort of like look around,
Mhm.
and you see a few of them.
Mhm.
You see a few of the E's. You see Stephanie, Courtney, and Stevani.
Okay. Are they with? Are they by themselves? Are they with some dudes?
It looks like the three of them. They're
Mhm.
not together, but it looks
Okay,
like
okay.
the three of them are there separately,
Gotcha.
and they just all happen to be in this place.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. He will go see Stephanie.
Okay.
And
And sort of like as you approach her,
Mhm.
she like lights up when she sees you. She's like, "Oh my god, hi!" And then she goes and hugs you.
and he actually gives her a half decent hug. And he's like, "How you doing, girl?"
Good. When do you open in the club again?
Soon. We just gotta
Sweet.
we just gotta make some changes, some updates, some just got some government bullshit to deal with,
Ain't that how it is? Oh
Yeah.
my god. I can't wait till you open though. Again, I feel like nothing compares. It's just not the same.
It's gonna blow you away. Make sure just we'll have it out on the socials. We'll tell everybody when it's coming, and bring your friends.
Okay. You doing any shows anywhere else in the meantime, or are you strictly Diablo?
Just Diablo at the moment. I mean, it's home. It's my place now. So who's this one? Up, he points over to the DJ.
Oh, I think her name's Tracy, but I didn't hear her like list off like a stage name or anything like that.
Damn it, Storyteller! I want the name. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. He's like, nah, she's all right. She's all right, but
Hold on. Let me stalk her socials real quick. And she immediately starts doing like some Google foo to like try and find this lady.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh, okay, here we go. It looks like she goes by Blonde Bombshell.
Blonde bombshell. Let me see that. And look.
Sort of like.
And
hands
is
it
there
over.
any? And how does she appear in the picture? Does she appear in human or? anything I can tell. I mean, from the photo, or is it just obscured? Like,
well, it's a bit difficult to tell in a photo if someone looks human or not.
Well, they could look pale though.
Well, someone could just look pale normally.
That's true. All right. Yeah, he's almost started to lose interest anyway. He was just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna go. That. He's like, yeah, okay. He's like, all right. He's like, yeah, just tell your friends. We'll be back. And he's gonna lean in and just kind of breathe her in. He's like, and I might have something a little special for you.
And you can practically feel her shiver when you whisper in her ear.
And then he's just gonna pull back and just kind of leave her alone, and just you got to leave him wanting, So, and he probably will do something similar with the other two. We don't have to control that, but he's just checking at him. He doesn't need to feed, but he's just checking in.
Right. And sort of like as you're finishing up doing the rounds, you get a message from River saying, yeah, are you at the club by now? Are you at the club now by chance?
The rep back, no, but I can be there in about 10.
All right, I found a someone to take care of the paperwork for you.
And he's like, oh hell yeah! Midnight interview.
And she says, I was going to send them your way in about 30 minutes, if that's acceptable.
Can you come? I don't understand all that. I don't know. He's like, I guess, yeah. He's like, do you mind coming along?
And she messages back, not immediately, but I can arrive a bit later if you would like.
He's like, he thinks about it. He's like, nah, I should be able to handle it. He's thinking I can talk that nerd stuff with them or whatever. So, okay. All right, yeah.
Okay. Head on out.
Yeah.
All right, you head on back to the club.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sort of, do you do anything while you wait for this person to show up?
Yeah, turns on some of the lights. Make sure that the bar's clean. It hasn't been used. And he's kind of like, I guess I gotta interview this person. He's like, I don't know how this. He's just thinking like, I don't know how this stuff works. And then he goes and he probably will do probably rouse the blood. So
okay.
It doesn't appear quite as bad. He doesn't normally, but
so you're gonna blush of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so makes me a rouse check. Awesome.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Sort of like lingering for a little bit when you hear a knock on the door.
Okay. I'll go open up the door.
And you open up the door, and standing before you, you see the DJ from the club that you were just at. And she's wearing sunglasses, and she looks like she's chewing gum, and sort of just like blows a bubble and says, I'm Tracy. You got some papers for me?
You set got done early, huh?
And she sort of just like lets herself in. Yeah. Okay. But apparently I'm supposed to be handling paperwork for you since you're incapable of doing that.
Oh, and he takes a step towards her. Excuse me?
That's just what it sounded like.
That was very disrespectful. In my house.
Is this your house? Do you live here?
Bitch, get out of here. And he will, if he needs to. No, it's compel. If she
Compel?
doesn't, if she doesn't make a move to leave.
All right. She does not.
All right, compel. All right. Let's see. My dominate and intelligence. Oh, dominate, intelligence, and resolve. So, all right. She's a feisty one, isn't she? Where the hell is? Oh, well, let me do that. All right. Intelligence and where is it? Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm trying to just.
No, you're good. You're good.
Doing this on freaking Foundry, and all right, where is? Let's do it this way. And my resolve is okay. I got 8 successes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Remind me, you're 13th generation, correct?
I think so, yeah. Let's take a look. That should be up here. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, she is going to burn a willpower and is unfazed by your compel.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
And she very casually is like, "Don't be such a whiny baby. Just point me to the office."
I didn't say you had the job.
Well, River said I have the job because you asked her to find someone to do papers for you because you either can't or won't do them. So here I am. So you can either toil away at a bunch of bullshit you don't care about, or you can just let me go do it.
What makes you so interested in doing this, Miss? I don't even know your name yet.
It's Tracy.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot that already.
Well, I hadn't exactly introduced myself until now, but
Yeah. So you know how to do the QuickBooks?
yeah, I can take care of all that shit.
I still don't understand why you want to do this. Seems like you got a pretty good gig down the street.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good gig, and besides, I owed River, so.
Okay. I see how that works. All right. We'll try you out. What do they call it? A trial job? I don't even know all that nerd bullshit.
A trial run.
Yeah, that works.
So the office,
He's like, just gestures, like
and she just starts walking.
shows her in. He's kept the mail stacked in a corner where he's just flipped through it, and he goes, I think those are the bills.
Yeah. And she's just like looking around. She's just like, Jesus Christ. And she immediately starts just like organizing things.
He's like, you must be a masochist.
I'm something, that's for sure.
And he will put out a hand and say, I apologize for calling you a name.
And she reaches out a hand and shakes yours and says, I've been called worse.
Let's try to start this over.
Works for me.
I'm just not used to people trying to push me around in my club, that's all. I hope you understand that.
Fair enough. I heard that it came under your management relatively recently anyway.
Yeah. wasn't really my choice.
Well, not my business. I won't pry. So,
I want to try to use Scry the Soul.
Okay.
Because I think that's it was that you can see their intentions or something, or I forget.
you can see like their auras and that
Aura.
sort of thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to check out her aura. So it's my intelligence and aspects versus their composure and subterfuge. So
Okay. I'll roll for that for her.
and 100% trust her yet. So
Fair enough.
that is 5 successes.
Five successes. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she only got 1 success for that.
Okay.
So so then let me look it up real quick. Okay, scry that. This will be easier if I just look at it. Look at it in the book. Scry the soul. Okay. So since it's a difference of 4, you get to know 4 of these things about her.
Okay.
You get to know the emotional state of her, the resonance of her blood, whether she is a werewolf, vampire, ghoul, or any other supernatural creature.
Okay.
You get to know if she's under the influence of blood sorcery or other magic, if she has committed diablerie in the last year. Yeah, those are your options.
Okay. When his compel didn't work, he thinks she's kindred, but he wants to just confirm that.
She is indeed kindred, yes.
All right. He's not worried about clan or anything like that. He can tell she's already of a stronger blood than him. So, let's check for the diablerie. Just why not? It's like a background check.
Yeah. Yeah. So you look her over.
Uh-huh.
And you haven't seen it before, but you know that you've heard that almost like black veins appear in someone's aura when they've committed diablerie, and you're not seeing any telltale signs of that.
Does she seem like she was compelled to do this?
So are you asking me if she is under the influence of blood sorcery or other magics?
Yes. Yeah.
She does not appear as if she has been compelled, at least supernaturally, in order to do this.
Okay. So his assumption is she owes River a big boon, probably, or some kind of boon to be doing this.
All right, and you
So
get to know one
that's
more
his
thing.
assumption. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. One more thing. I can't remember what my remaining choices were. So just,
the 2 other options are you get to know her emotional state, or you can know the resonance in her blood.
resonance would help me guess her generation, could it not?
Resonance would more just indicate sort of the type of person she normally feeds on.
Oh, that's right.
And also sort of just like her general demeanor, I suppose.
Gotcha. Okay, let's just go with her emotional state. Just keep it simple.
Her emotional state. Sort of like a mix of emotions. Yeah, for the most part, she seems like pretty calm and relaxed in a been there, done that manner. There's like a tinge of annoyance.
Yeah.
and
we're about to throw hands.
yeah,
So.
and also a tinge of amusement.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he'll just spend time with her then. As much as he knows about. The password for this is he's got like literally shit just written down on a piece of paper, and he's just like, yeah, here's the passwords for this. And he's not giving her like the bank information just yet.
Yeah.
He wants to just see what she can do tonight, and then but yeah, like a trial run. But he'll probably just spend some time with her, just getting to know her, just kind of letting her do her thing. So
yeah, and she sort of just spends a good chunk of this time honestly just organizing, because she's like, I can't fucking find anything.
He's like,
basically
I left it all out.
Yeah. And is just like putting a bunch of stuff in various like categories, so she can find what she needs when she needs it.
It's almost like I was destined to meet you.
And why do you say that?
Just had some things going on the last couple nights. Did you consume your best Boston soul?
Did you eat them?
Yeah. We should be able to get a reference from them. And then the last thing he's going to ask is, so you open to doing a set here every now and then, or are you in a deal with them?
I'm not in a deal with anybody.
All right. Your set was all right, to be honest with you. You could probably do a little better, but
I mean, I wasn't exactly giving it my all, but thanks for the criticism.
No problem. I think we're gonna get along fine.
Yeah, seeming that way.
All right. And basically when she's done, he'll escort her out. He's not gonna just leave her there. So he doesn't trust her yet. So
fair enough. She sort of like wraps up what she's doing or what she thinks she can get done for now.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'll be back, I guess.
I'll see you tomorrow. Somebody can get keys. I don't know. Let me talk to Jose about that kind of stuff.
She sort of like puts her sunglasses back on. And it also like takes her bun out so her hair just like flows down. All right, well, see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I'll see you. All right.
She heads on out.
Okay. All right. So I have to write that on my sheet. He's a new pseudo employee, Tracy. Tracy, right?
Tracy.
Tracy. Okay. All right.
I say matching Ephrem's type of woman.
Yeah. Office DJ. Okay. So, all right.
And we will transition out, and we'll go back to Yvaine and check in there.
That's me.
That is you.
Okay, hello. So, think what? It's still pretty relatively early in Yvaine's night, I think, at this point. Has she heard back from? Has she heard back from by any point, or by any chance about
meeting with the sheriff?
Yeah.
I'd say he would have messaged you back while you and Merrick were in the shower. Okay. And And
We're like all grade school. Like giggle. Oh.
and he would, the message would say, Sheriff is willing to meet when you are free.
She hasn't talked to the sheriff since she just went in and did that fucking gambit last season. It's like, so listen, Prince Wolf, I think that I should get rid of your fray problem. You didn't know you had a fray problem, but I'm here to say you have a fray problem.
I'm here to tell you that you got one.
You got a fray problem, and I'm a fray exterminator. So this is funny. But she kind of knows, like, if she wants a chance to maybe speak with the Lasombra Primogen, right? Felicia.
Yeah.
It's best if she probably goes through him because she doesn't know any other Lasombra at all. And you know, originally I think she was thinking about reaching out to Ephrem. But she's just really not. Ephrem's been in an interesting place. And also, if she is not careful about how she goes about finding out information about Jasper or speaking to Jasper, this could get back to Frey very easily, which would put her in a really bad fucking position. So I think she's like, you know, let's just hold on to that for a moment. And she'll message Rick and say, if he's available sometime this evening, I can drop by the diocese.
All right. And a couple minutes goes by, and he gets back to you and says, he'll make the time.
Immediately, Yvaine immediately is just kind of like, is the sheriff gonna kill me? Whoa. Warning bells a little bit. That's weird. But she'll just say, okay. She feels a little bit nervous, like, oh, suddenly it's like, oh, he'll make some time to meet with you. I'm gonna die when I walk in there. That's her back thought, but she kind of just stamps down on that. Like, if you keep letting the sheriff scare the piss out of you, then how are you ever going to kill Frey? That is the thought process. Conquer your demons, damn it. So yeah, she will kind of get ready. She'll, say goodbye to Merrick and just see him off, but she'll get around to head over to the diocese.
Sounds good. And Merrick gets all dressed, and just gives you a goodbye kiss, and then heads off to go about his business, and also
just
let you
call after and say, "Don't wait to page me this time."
And I'll sort of like turn around and like walk backwards for a moment, talking to you and say, "It's a two-way street," and then he turns back around and walks away.
Fair enough. But yeah, she will once again, Yvaine in this Uber nonsense, she will call an Uber to take her to the diocese. She's single-handedly funding Uber. This is product placement. She's funding Uber the past 4 seasons of this game.
Yeah. Conquer social anxiety so you can murder effectively. I love it. All right, so you get an Uber and you head on over to the diocese, and sort of like as you pull up, you see Hassan exiting the building.
Crazy. Wild. Why would you do that? I just want everyone to know I'm being bullied. I am. I'm being bullied in real time.
Do you linger in the car or do you get out?
No, she'll get out. She won't be weird if just hides in the car. Shit, hope he doesn't see me. That's
Just like, hold on, I need you to stay here for a minute until that guy walks away further, and then I can get out.
My heart wasn't prepared to speak to him yet. No, she will get out, and because I think she probably just gets out of the car and then notices, essentially, like as she's opening the door, and so it would be weird to slam it shut.
Yeah, fair.
So she just steps out, and then she's like, "Oh, awesome! It's good to see you."
Yvaine, good to see you as well. Business with the sheriff, I hear.
Yes, and I've been giving myself a pep talk for the past 15 minutes in this car on the way here for that exact reason. He's really not that terrifying, right?
Well,
And she's smiling in her eyes. She's like, I don't believe what I just said with my own mouth.
yeah. Well, I suppose it depends on if you cross him or not.
Well, that's one thing I haven't done yet, so I suppose that's good.
Yes, I suppose you should keep it that way as well.
Well, if
It'd
you
be
say
unfortunate
so.
it'd be unfortunate to see you thrown in the void with that sunburner you had brought to him.
That was impressive, though. I wasn't expecting that. You know that? Have you ever seen that one kids show? What is it? They play with cards or something.
I will say I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, there's this like, I don't know. The kids say like, "Oh, I've been banished to the Shadow Realm." It kind of made me think of that. You're welcome.
I see. Well, the reference is lost on me, but I will take your word for it.
Well, I don't want to keep the sheriff waiting too long. I'm sure he's got a slew of other things to do, and he's graciously decided to meet with me at my earliest convenience. However, I'm hoping that maybe you and I can make time to talk at some point. Maybe just casually talk.
I would like that.
She smiles at Austin, just a second too long, and then she looks away and she's just like, good. And she'll tuck her hair behind her ear, and that is going to be the only indication that this may be an okay talk. She's
Okay.
like, we'll connect later about that then, but let you go for now.
All right. You have a good night.
You too. And she will walk
He
away.
walks away.
She looks at him. She walks away from it. She turns around and looks. She just like bites her lip, like, "Oh my god!" And she will go inside.
All right. You head inside, and Rick is sort of like lingering, sort of just in the general area. It looks like he's looking through like some folders, and he hears the door open and turns to look at you, and says, "Oh, you're here. Okay." Finishes what he was doing, and says, he's waiting for you, like just down the hall.
Thanks, Rick. I really appreciate your help. But before I go to see the sheriff, how are you doing? It's been a second.
Busy. I've been busy, but
yeah, there's a lot happening right now.
yeah, attacks around the city, murdered Baron pointed our direction. Eventful times, to say the least.
Right. Well, as always, if there's something you always help us with our things, but
Well,
if
I'm
there's
technically
something
obligated, but I do like you, so.
I appreciate that. I'd like to consider you not just, I guess, our mentor is how it was originally kind of pointed out, but like also kind of a friend. Yeah. So if you need help with something that you feel like I won't mess up, just let me know. I can do my best.
I'll keep that in mind, and I appreciate it. How are you doing after things? We haven't really talked since all that happened.
So much has happened. A lot, but
In a good way or a bad way?
in our nights, is there rarely ever one of those things going alone, or are they usually hand in hand?
Unfortunately, usually they're hand in hand. So, a mixed bag then.
Yeah. But I think that I've gained some clarity. And it's a kind of that moment again where she's like thinking intensely to herself and not really making eye contact because she's now thinking about Frigg, and every time that happens, there's a little bit of an obsessive quality of like, yeah, I think I've found my purpose, and that feels good. And then she looks at Rick and she smiles like normal.
Well, that was a little concerning, but good to know.
I mean, I think everything's going pretty swell right now. It's there's possibility and transformation. How about that? Good.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, let me go talk to the sheriff. She kind of shakes her hands out nervously. She's like, he's mostly normal. And only 60% scary. 100%. And you can do this. All right. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
She will head on in to speak with the sheriff and see if he can do her a solid.
All right. You head on down. The doors just open, and it looks like Sheriff Aiden McCoy is dressed in priestly attire, working on some paperwork. And he looks up as he hears you approach and says, Ms. Mallory, close the door and take a seat, if you will.
She will close the door and say, it's good to see you again, Sheriff. And she'll take a seat. It's been a second.
It has.
I trust things are keeping everyone busy.
They certainly are.
Well,
what may I help you with?
Well, you see, I was wondering if there was any chance that you might be able to arrange a meeting for me with someone that you know.
And who might that be?
the sombre primogen. What
Uh,
was her name again? Was it Felicia?
Felicia, yes.
Okay, yeah, Felicia.
Does this have to do with your gambit that you proposed?
It might. Okay, yes. But I'm sure you were at least somewhat expecting that when I asked Rick if you were available to meet.
I was, but I just wished to confirm that.
Do you think I'm being foolish?
I think ambition and foolishness often go hand in hand with each other. It can bring you to sublime heights or harrowing depths, and sometimes they're one and the same. So, I suppose we'll see how it works out for you.
You know, everyone has a sentiment of, oh, I sure hope that this ends, that things end well, nothing ends in death. I'm already dead. And honestly, it's a little do or die, so if you're not willing to put everything on the line, do you really want it? And then she will look him straight. She'll look him straight in the eye.
He says, "Well spoken indeed." And you see him sort of like lift up his hand, and shadows sort of just like emanate softly around it. And he says, "And if you ask your friend Marcus, there are things worse than death anyway." And the shadows
fucking shivers.
and the shadows dissipate as he puts his hand back down.
Looks at his hand for a second. It's like thinking that's so fucking terrifying, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. People take you seriously.
Was that a question?
No, it's an observation. You are someone to be reckoned with. And I have always been passive. I'm tired of that. And so if I have to rebuild myself, then maybe that's not such a bad thing. I suppose we'll see.
I suppose we shall.
So
I can discuss your proposition with Felicia. See if she's willing to meet.
Well, that's all I can ask for. Appreciate it.
Though I do suspect you know that word that you are speaking with all of these Primogen will eventually make its way back to your sire. Are you prepared for what comes when he finds out?
Okay. Yvaine stands up. Yvaine stands up. And she leans forward and she puts her, I don't know. She's in an office, we said, right? Like there's a
Yeah.
desk between them.
Mhm.
She puts her hands on Aiden McCade's or McCoy?
McCoy.
Thank you. McCoy's desk. Slates says, I know. And I'm counting on it. And she smiles. She stands up.
Interesting. Well,
Only one of us can win. And I mean that in every sense of the word. So, either Frey will be victorious, or I will. And that's kind of all there is to it. And if I'm not, then I'm dead. She shrugs. But it's freeing just to say it. Instead of hiding behind a pretense that that's not the case. Well, Sheriff McCoy.
respectable.
I do believe I've raised in your estimations just a little bit. How delightful.
Well, you haven't won yet.
Well,
But
don't
the path
work
you've
too
chosen is a
hard.
respectable one.
Well, don't work too hard to try not to enjoy my company. I think we can get along quite well. We work well together. And plus, there's worse things. But I should let you get back to it. I'll await hearing from you about the meeting and hope for the best, I suppose.
I suppose so. And he looks you see sort of like he has a pager on the desk, and it just like buzzes, and he checks it real quick and says, "It's been a pleasure, Ms. Mallory. I will have someone send word about the meeting, and I trust you can show yourself out." And before you can even say anything else, he just stands up and then just slinks into his own shadow and disappears.
You're gonna leave me in your office with your shit?
Now that's an Irish goodbye. So.
Right! Oh my god. Man, damn. The opportunity to now just look through Aiden's shit is just right here in front of me. I won't do that. He will not to this meeting. But damn, the temptation. Alright. She will see herself out. As she walks out the door, she closes it. She just kind of calls out to Rick, I survived.
I see that.
And dare I say, our dear sheriff might even just become something akin to a friend yet. I don't know. I mean, he didn't turn me into goo, and he didn't lock me in his hell realm that he should summon at will.
Oh,
So
careful not
that's
to
good.
fly to the sun too closely, Icarus.
That's true. Maybe I can hope for useful flunky at best.
Maybe.
Rick,
So what now? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Well, no, I guess this is about for what now? Uh, I think that things are likely to get even hairier sooner rather than later. And so I really hope that you'll continue to take care and watch out for yourself.
I'll definitely do my best.
Good.
I
Good.
think I'll be okay for the most part anyway. But I appreciate the concern.
Mhm. Big things are coming. And she'll kind of just pat him on the arm. Said, and hopefully they will be good things. But
Here's hoping.
yeah, let's maybe figure out all of this other stuff currently happening so that nothing else crazy breaks out. I should probably head out, but is there anything that I can do for you before I go on to my next appointment for the evening?
I guess, I mean, not in anything like super formal or anything, but could you maybe just like check in on Ephrem? He seems not like himself.
I did see him yesterday. I think he's definitely grieving in his own way, maybe, perhaps. Obviously, this has not been great for him. From the kidnapping to Grimmary's passing.
Yeah.
But he's also not quite open to talking about things.
Yeah, I get that. You know, maybe keep trying anyway. I'm sure he is probably just pushing everyone away right now because of everything, but yeah, could you just keep trying anyway?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
I'll definitely try. I'm not sure I'm his favorite person. He usually seems more annoyed with me or kind of like, Yvaine's being weird again than anything else, but you know, I'll do my best.
Well, he probably acts that way because you two are similar in a lot of ways.
Huh? That's exactly how she says it immediately. Huh? What was that?
Your shock.
Excuse me?
I was that your shock at the statement just proves that I'm right.
How?
And he
I
just
feel like you
chuckles.
could be shocked at if you told me. Okay, so if I told you, no, see, then that will sound mean. I can't say that. That will sound rude. That will sound rude if I say that. But if somebody told you that you were like someone that you sometimes have a hard time with, you would probably react the same way, and not necessarily because you're agreeing that it's true. I don't think we're much alike.
Well, that's true. But people who butt heads usually...
We don't even butt heads. It's just mean to me.
He's just mean to you.
He's just mean to me. What are you talking about?
He just chuckles.
Have you ever? Okay, out of all the times that I have ever, I mean, I think most recently I've started kind of being able to like jump back on the things that he says. That's recently. Do you remember what I was like when we met? Do you remember?
I remember that you two did something.
Flirted with that dude?
I heard there was more than that going on, but if you want to phrase it that way, then
Good
sure.
job! She's like, oh, okay. I see I'm being prosecuted here. Well,
All I'm saying is that you two are more alike than both of you might care to admit.
the way that Yvaine is looking at Rick right now is like a child who's so fucking done with their parents' bullshit. Like, the fuck are you talking about? And it's just like, all right, if you say so. I don't know if that really bodes well for either of us, but...
Well, it is what it is.
What if I said you and the sheriff were alike?
I'd have to think about it, but...
Exactly. You wouldn't readily accept it, would you?
I'll say more just because... I don't know, maybe I'm just... Because... I'm not...
I'm gonna tell Delilah and we're gonna laugh at the statement that you've made here tonight.
I was like, maybe because I'm just not... And maybe because I'm just not an outsider to myself. But... It's a... I don't know. I have a hard time seeing the comparison. But if you say so...
No! It's because it's not true.
Oh, so then you're lying.
You're lying. Ephrem and I are not alike, and I will talk to you later. She's gonna leave.
Right. See you later.
And she's gonna page Ephrem, and she's gonna be like, Rick thinks that we're alike. Laughable, isn't it?
Check back tomorrow. So.
Is that what he responds?
No, I just meant you might get a response tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay. I thought he responded.
No,
Check
no.
back tomorrow. That's
Oh,
crazy.
that would have been crazy.
You know he doesn't
Like,
respond
gets no
right away.
response from Ephrem, and she's like, she needs somebody to verify that this shit is the most insane thing that's ever been uttered by another person. So she will also then message this to both Merritt, Scully, Delilah, and Austin, just like Rick said that Ephrem and I are alike. If somebody please tell me that's crazy before I lose my fucking mind. And she doesn't swear, but she's like, before I crash out a little bit.
Scully is going to respond with just like a bunch of question marks yet again, really quick, because don't know each other very well. And then just says, I don't think so.
Right? The earlier miscommunication with Scully from yesterday, forgotten. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is Gucci again.
It's just like this half-assed response that validates my feelings. Okay.
Yeah.
Scully was texted that like right before like going to leave the venue with Florian or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is not going to respond to her pager now.
Yeah. Yeah, and Florian's just like, anything important?
No.
You said that with a question mark. I heard the question mark.
Sometimes I get interesting messages. Not concerning, just interesting.
Oh, like what?
Yeah, tell her business. No, tell her business. Do it.
Admittedly, I don't know these people very well. They're asking if I'm similar to another person. I don't know either of them that well.
Well, what'd you say?
No.
All right. Well, that's probably what they want to hear. So I guess.
Probably.
So I guess that was probably the right thing to say, whether
Yeah,
it's true or
hopefully.
not. But
Yvaine's like, I've met you like 3 times. Anyways, please disprove this other thing that this person said. Please. She's being a little bratty about it, but you know.
Yeah.
He's bullied her, whatever. I want to hear that.
Florian says, so, anything else, or are we calling it a night?
We can call it a night.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and drive you back.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
And, sort of like, drive a little bit until eventually you get back to Florian's place. And, he sort of is like, sits there for a second, and he's like, want to come in?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I got Super Smash Bros.
I've never played that game in my life.
Oh, you're gonna have a time.
Beautiful.
And then, Yvaine, to get your messages back. Delilah will message back saying, I don't think so. I mean, like, how?
I hear Delilah saying that, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, and Merrick will message back saying, there's no good way for me to answer this one way or the other.
What does that mean? Oh no! Are you saying you would fuck Ephrem? She's not gonna say. You saying you would fuck Ephrem? Is that what you're saying? She's not typing that. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. And Hassan.
She actually just texts back. So do you go? This is kind of like kissing Ephrem when you kiss me. Is that what you're saying?
And and then he'll just respond back to that saying, no. And Hassan will respond back saying, you're similar in some aspects.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, we see where this is. It's just, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to know the ways in which we're similar. But if it ever seems like it's similar in a way that's gonna go bad for me, you let me know, okay? Cool.
And he just says, very well.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's like a fucking bomb in her head now. She's gonna be thinking about this for like the next fucking week. How the hell am I so
Just like this has altered my brain in a way that I can't fix.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any last minute things that they want to do as the evening winds down?
If Ephrem sees the messages, he ignores them. So, till maybe tomorrow. So.
Yeah. I'd say you.
She
Yes.
says.
I'd say you get the one message that's directed to you.
Yeah.
And so then you just promptly ignore it until maybe tomorrow. Right. Anything else from Yvaine or Scully?
I got nothing. We're playing Super Smash Bros.
Hell yeah.
I like the idea of just leaving on that, like the two of them just sitting on the floor,
Yeah.
just playing video games. It's
Yeah,
and
and-
made out
Good
from
stop.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and Florian's just like, you're gonna play Kirby.
I have never
I'm
played
telling
Super
you're
Smash
gonna play
Bros, so I have approximately the same amount of amount of knowledge as
You
Scully, which
never?
is none.
Well, anyway, I think that's where we'll stop it then, with Scully and Florian playing Super Smash Bros.
I was
Hell yeah.
surprised about Scully having never played. It was like whatever, but now this is just a travesty. Like that Pluto has never played either.
That is a travesty.
I've maybe played one time, and I don't remember anything about it.
Fair enough. Method acting.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well,
I never
thank you,
played Smash.
everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
This was a fun game.
It
And,
was.
We will be back again next Friday night.
Indeed.
Let's see. Next week we have another vampire game that's going on, which is progressing nicely. Please be sure to go out and check out Victorian Knights. T is also in that game. So
Yeah, come watch me eat people.
spoilers. So
All vampires eat people.
You know, to some extent, some just more than others.
and next Thursday night back at Delta Green, and then Friday night. So lots going on here in January. Again, thanks for watching. We appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll continue to bring you fun material. So we'll say goodnight and see you next week.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Bye.